Hey guys, welcome back to The Outer Worlds. I've just been playing this for 2 hours and recording it, and I forgot that I had HDR on in Windows, and so the recording came out absolutely unwatchable. So we're gonna have to do it all again. So I'm not too happy about that, because it's my Sunday and I was hoping to just get the video rendering and chill out this afternoon, but now I'm going to have to play through it again and it's not going to be up for another day and blah 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 blah. It's all gone to hell. I was going to just explain what happened and kind of crack on, but as soon as I started I was like, well, actually, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that we haven't that you'd miss out on, so I might be trying to rush through it a little bit, which I'm sure you can understand, seeing as though I've literally just done all this. But hopefully this time the recording will come out okay. I did a quick test and it looked like as soon as I turned HDR off it fixed the problem. So here we go. Okay. So we're going up to the radio tower to try and find the information broker, and to do that we need to go through these rather lovely caverns.
That makeshift bridge, you gotta cross it.
Okay, only up this way. A couple of enemies up top. And then a rather large enemy. We'll try and at least show you where we are a little bit. But like I say, as you can imagine, I'm going to be trying to rush through this as quick as possible. Oh, it's so frustrating because I haven't played this in quite a long time, about 3 weeks or so, and so I was kind of like going through it all carefully, like, you know, reading a lot of the lore and stuff like that, and just being very having a nice time, and then the whole recording's
was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Awfully sensible for a businessman, aren't you?
It's what I'm known for. Or what I'm usually known for, the occasional mishap notwithstanding. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. That'd be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger. and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Okay, cool. Next. Mantis are examined. They're really cool, these little pictures. All the anatomy of all the beasts.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, we're here to help. Long as the paperwork's done and the pay's good. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
Yeah, good luck with that. Originally I'd gone through a bit more dialogue with it, but she's just a bit of an annoying NPC. Oh, sorry, Vicar.
Hiram must have sealed the door.
I'm probably going to miss a load of important items as well, damn it. Eesh.
You may not realize
And we'll see about that.
Oh man, when I playing before, I'd leveled up and I got a bonus to the to carry capacity, so it's a little bit annoying that I'm gonna have to deal with all this inventory stupidity again. Actually, that's quite high damage. I think I'd given the Vicar some different armour as well because his wasn't great. Okay.
you out there. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing sniffing around my station. Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder. And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of Purple Berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Okay, broker.
See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Hey, elevator, you're right.
It's also a little bit frustrating as well because I know exactly what's about to happen now, so I can't really kind of honestly discuss anything that's happening. I don't think that gave us anything by hacking into there. Give you the option to clear somewhere out or something, but nothing too important.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrabbling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
We wanted lockpick to come up to 60, and then I think I did persuade as well. Perks, have we got the carry capacity? Yes. Okay. I think it was a second. Oh, I don't know, maybe I did do it here, but it certainly helps. But I didn't do the lockpick in here because I wasn't able to lockpick this. And like you say, I don't know if we've got a perk whereby we can see what's inside a crate before we lockpick it, but it seems to be the case. Don't know exactly, remember when that started happening. He said he was out of purple berry wine. Just everywhere.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet start. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while sailing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my boy damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Okay, so we have a crashed ship and wouldn't you know it, both groups that we're kind of doing missions and jobs for want something from the want the targeting module from there, which puts us in a little bit of a predicament. But it's kind of like it's kind of the same choice as we had in the first place that we went to, which is get out of my way. Which is help the main settlement, or help the group that's broken away from the main settlement. And at the end of the day, I'm always, unless there's something truly like evil and pernicious going on in the main settlement and everyone's already doomed, then I'm always going to come back to the same resolution, which is help the larger number of people at the main settlement, and try and help both really. But where was this camp place, I think, is reasonably close by, so we'll do that before we do anything. Quick, get that. Ooh, there's some crates over here though. And then we need to go to Hayes' grave for Nyoka. It's Nyoka's old comrade in arms. Hey bro, I just saved you, remember?
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Nice. I'll keep an eye out for that. Hey folks. And we got a weapons bench, which is good. Auto mag pistol. No. We'll just be taking all your stuff, thank you. And I want to upgrade this assault rifle. Oh, we want to repair everything as well, don't we? Repair all equipped. Modify, and another bigger magazine. And to be honest, yeah, we'll put the sight on. In fact, should we try the... No, we don't want a sniper sight on it, we just want a 2 times. It's not great though. But whatever. Thunder. Maybe that's what it was on about. Thunder, lightning damage. That looks pretty good. What should we take out? The revolver. It's not half as high damage as the rest of the stuff we got there, is it? While we're in here, let's get rid of some of these. .49 armor, that's pretty good. I like the look of armor that we've got on there. We've got the Iconoclast one, haven't we? someone else might be able to use it. Yeah, versus 49 and 49. Oh, they're in like practically the same armor. That's not going to get confusing at all. Okay, cool. So next we want visit Hayes' grave, which is over there. So I think we go back up and then down the other way. Down there, but I think we have to go down and left and then turn.
Not look this steep from a distance. It is a track, isn't it?
Come on, guys. Stop arsing around. Okay, so here's his grave. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters C-H-A-R-O-N.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track him down, it's him.
Okay. I'll have to see the information broker then, so hopefully we can fast travel back. To be honest, when I played it an hour or so ago, oh, this does my head in this way, can't I? You would think it would just snap to the places that you can fast travel to, wouldn't you?
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
I need to head out.
Give my regards to Phineas.
Okay, so next we've got okay, Edgewater. Oh nice, there was something we had to do on Edgewater, so it'd be good that we're going back there to find these 2 people for Nyoka. So the gunship's targeting module and the secret lab, and that's it. Yep, so secret lab first. Can we fast travel anywhere close? Oh, we cannot fast travel from this location. Can we fast travel from just outside? It seems as though this appears to be much closer to where we're going, and excellent. It's not that much closer, it's about 100 meters closer, but okay. Any time saved is good when I'm doing this for the 2nd time in a day. Just avoid that little couple of mantiqueens there. Save a little bit of time.
that a ship out there? Looks fairly well banged up. Huh? Don't mess with us!
Okay. Ooh.
Easy.
Alright, okay. Just before we go to the secret lab, there's something else in here that we need for something a little bit later on, which I shall tell you when we get there. I had to come back here after I'd finished. After I'd...
Here we go!
yeah, I had to come back here at the end of a quest just to pick up one little thing, which we should be able to get from this room in here. View data, Zora's profile back, and export executive review. Excellent, we've got it. So it's like Zora, you know, the second in command at the Iconoclasts, the woman who seems to actually know what she's doing and be a bit more realistic. It's her work profile. I won't say anything else until we get to when we need it, but I'll save us a bit of time later. And let's go to the secret lab. Supervisor override. Password. Begin transaction. Yes, yes. Exit. And the lift to the secret laboratory. Okay, secret lab. Really? This place is Rizzo's lab. How'd you figure that? He's a genius, this guy. Vending machine. Let's sell all junk. And also sell some weapons we don't need. Grenade launcher. Keep the nice light pink armor.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Downsized. Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
I'm an authorized Rizzo employee. Password antediluvian.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised, Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantis-sore wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Well, thank you. I will. Okay, let's just get on with it. Signal Ada to land on Cascadia pad. Skill points, ranged guns again, and these guys get a perk point as well. I think we went with less harmful status, was it? Or armor rating. Yeah, you can have, and in fact you can have melee damage. He's always meleeing folks, isn't he? Right, okay, so this is the lab where we need to transfer the gas that we were doing for the company on, what's it called, Groundbreaker. They wanted us to collect this gas, so that's what we're going to do. And we have some mines on the floor here.
Traps everywhere. Watch it.
Unexpected.
Oh yeah, slow time. Okay. I'm gonna pop a quick save here because there's some absolute BS with this, with these bits of steam and heat. Ah, yeah, I would have been okay there if I'd have taken out the mines first. See, there's parts where it looks like you should be okay, but then you're not.
Stalking. We're stalking.
Okay. Like there, we should have been okay, really. Like, what the hell? We'd got past it all there and it was still hurting us. I really don't understand.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem.
I'm listening.
Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels a bit, we can suffocate them. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolling around, desperately trying to figure out why they're dying and why they can't stop it.
Good thinking. How'd you know that?
The more you study your prey, the less chance they surprise you. And I hate surprises.
Go, big go.
Okay, so doing that, going around this extra little corridor and going past the heat bullshit is means that when you come to do this bit, all the mantisaurs are dead, so you don't have to do any fighting in this area, which is pretty cool. Ooh, one thing I didn't do was upgrade the assault rifle. That'll do. It's already a very powerful weapon, so it's going to be... And what do we have here? It looks like some gas. Align fueling systems, initiate transfer of gas. Excellent.
It's making me a mighty nervous.
And in here we have like a scientist who has experimented on himself for some reason. See the effects of maybe the gas on humans, I don't know. I couldn't really work it out from all the stuff that was there, but definitely he'd...
I was just broken.
Okay, and that was just some logs. 438 bits, is it really worth it? Oh well, I've already done it now. Okay.
If only they were always different.
And then terminal.
This is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
Don't sound so enthusiastic.
I am enthusiastic. Can you not tell? Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie.
So you do something besides grumble after all. How ironic. Okay, and over here we jump out of here and go up here and then jump across here. The companions will fall to their death because they're silly, but also up here is a mind control ray, which I only tried once and it was on a relatively large enemy, so I think maybe to do it on lower level enemies, and you can control minds. Mind control ray.
Get the finger back up!
Just falling to their death out there. Okay. And now we're back out to the courtyard here. So we can get some of the enemies to do our killing for us. If I remember correctly, there's some more large creatures out here.
Nice one, Captain!
So those guys had a lot of stuff. So that just opened when we walked past, didn't it? Anything special in here? Weapon bench. Or workbench, should I say. There's been a lot of workbenches in this area. Nice. It looks like we've got a door that we can't pick there as well. Okay. So, one more little mission, and then we can kind of tie things up on this planet. So, what was it? So yeah, we need to go back to the groundbreaker to finish that one. And so now this ship that has crashed, we need to go and retrieve the targeting module, which both the Iconoclast and the main settlement want. Like I say, surprisingly enough. You damn right don't mess with those, especially not since I've upgraded this assault rifle. Oh, completely out of ammo.
Everyone all right?
Wow. Guess that's what happens when you stop searching places. Got plenty of ammo for this mind control device though. Whoa. We got more than enough energy ammo there, so I think we're alright for now.
Everyone all right?
More or less. I think there's some folks over this side as well. Okay, so this is the crashed ship. Anything over here as well? We could just leave it. There could be something.
never had any doubt that prevail. Where's my gun? You fix the blood.
Doesn't look like there's much of anything around here. Does this guy give us a lot of stuff? Oh well. We had to check it out just in case.
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the...
Exit the command key. Okay. She says she's not keen on ships, but what are you betting that she don't want to join the crew once we leave the planet? Bet you won't. And the target module. So like I said, both factions want this. But we need to try and get them to work together, so let's do that. Let's first of all go back to Stellar Bay. And speak to good old the old Sanjar.
If the Iconoclasts reach that
Do a
ship
spin.
first, be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a manticore, and my will is my good. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
He cracks me up. You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
She has a point, sir, and it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
What about Graham's second in command, Zara?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but to see her review first.
Here's the review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
Told you we'd need it.
Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. So let's go do that. Fast travel. Let me fast travel. Yo.
Captain, we should chat.
Yes.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
Whoa.
You're not wrong. Get the hell off your high horse, preacher.
Yeah, man.
This ain't exactly easy for me. I believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head. And the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best interest of the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Watch out, Captain.
It seems we can't give the module to Graham anymore.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts. It never feels right. But this time it's especially wrong. You've got the... Lloyd held me. I never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources he could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. Gotta prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
How about now?
Is it true that Manticoons devour their mates after copulation?
Yeah, well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body so their swarm has to eat it. The first meal, their father.
Makes one appreciate he wasn't born.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Yes, you will. That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
We're here to see that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls, and my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weak, Sanja. Zora's ready to storm the city right now.
Though I admit I'd rather not. I've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Come on, Sanja. You can't start negotiations this way.
This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on. You can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Something tells me Sanja didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something. But you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him. That's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership. I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past.
You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Zora.
What about the target module?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Guess that's that.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanja. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
Interesting. Last time it was, is it Nyoka? Yeah, Nyoka, who chimed in at the end of that meeting. But anyway, I think, like I said, apologies for rushing through it, but I have just done this. It's probably been a bit quicker than it was the first time, because I was going around searching everything and reading a lot of logs and stuff. Yeah, apologies about that, but we've got to the point where I was going to call it a day for today. Next thing is there's a couple of things to do on the ship. Then I think we go back to what do you call it? Oh, I've forgotten the name of it now. The big space station place, and we can finish off a couple of quests there, and then yeah, onwards and upwards. So thanks for joining us, guys, and apologies again about as well it being a while since my last upload, but yeah, don't worry, it's not like I'm not going to play any more games in the future, so I'll catch you in the next step. Alright, see you guys, bye.